Hello and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Let's Play Master of Orion, the full release version as the Meklar Combine. Right then, where were we? Ah, yes, you are heading over to take out the pirate base and we're building a destroyer, and pretty much just ending turns until something particularly interesting happens, or we run into, an unusually problematic individual, or something. Or monster, you know. Those exist too. I mean, the space squid is case in point. Yeah, go around the space squid. The bathing is kind of funny, but yeah. Go all the way around the space squid, pretty much. Avoiding two things, the space squid and the, reveal all planets when arriving at an unknown system. It's useful, it's not that useful. This is far more useful in my modest opinion. So, update my blueprints. Yes, upgrade all. I just got to strap that on there to make sure that the energy weapons that we own do a better job at, well, being energy weapons. So, we're gonna take a look at our ships and our destroyers and corvettes a little bit later. Later when we get a more, you know, modules to strap on. For now, it's fine to just let it go like that. I think it's time for missiles, or is it? We're doing okay with the weapons we have. Advanced fusion increases travel speed. Maybe. ECM jammer, class 1 shield, neutron blast modification. Sure. We'll do that, and then we can do the faster travel thing. Because we're traveling around all the time, aren't we? And increasing our travel speed would be kind of convenient. Though, then again, it takes one turn for you to get from one point to any other point within a system, so you have to think how useful that is exactly. But, yeah, obviously attack the enemy. I think I'm going to auto-resolve this, actually. Damage received 6. Okay. Yeah, I think that's about as good as I'm going to get. Let's see now. Should we build another destroyer? Oh, no, a colony ship. A colony ship, yes, that's what we're building. We're getting a colony ship, and we're going to go and colonize something else. Maybe I should have hurried up a little bit on the entire colony ship thing, but you know. Right, big and important question. How do I merge two fleets? How do I merge? M? Control A. Pretty sure I knew how to do this. It's just that I forgot. Or it changed, you know. Both possibilities equally possible. Well, not that it really matters. I mean, they're going together, so they're practically one fleet, even though it's not what the UI is telling me. I have to order them separately, but it doesn't matter. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I think I found the planet that I was gonna settle, didn't I? It was a small world, I think, with a bunch of resources. No, with this one. Kind of want it to be adjacent to one of my already existing systems, so... Though putting a colony up here wouldn't be the end of the world, you know. Now we're going to this one. A small world, but an ocean biome and rich in minerals. So, you know, now only 9 population. I mean, our capital now has 10, so, or our home world, I should say. So, Really doesn't matter that much. I just realised something. I'm being stupid. This thing needs to build. As in, it needs to build and stay there and build, not just float around the bloody place. It's a bit of a problem, yeah. I forgot. I'm sorry. I am so sorry. Oh boy, oh boy. Okay, well, you're pretty much set, so that's fine. Get around a little bit, I suppose. Toxic, though, that's and also not that big, well, actually smaller than the ocean one, so... Threatening fleet detected. It's one pirate raider. I mean, it's not exactly threatening, but... when you don't have any capability of defense, it can be perceived as a little bit threatening. Build a frigate. You know, as much as I don't like building frigates, I like to transition to destroyers as soon as possible because they're freaking destroyers. I mean, you know, as much as I like doing that, it's by the way, these have auto merged, so thank you. I kind of need like a police force to provide security in the immediate vicinity of my colonies, and considering I'm gonna have 3 colonies soon, I think it's a worthwhile investment, certainly. In the meantime, however, I'm going to go to the pirate hideout and bomb the living hell out of it. There we go. Drop of the bomb. There we go. Decimated the space pirate. Pirate enclave destroyed. Lovely. Could I have landed there? Maybe I'm being a bit overly optimistic, but could I have landed there? I also want to see what's on Orion right now. Yes, at risk of losing absolutely everything I have, I kind of want to see. We're going to clean up pollution on the planet a little bit. Also, I love the graphics on the planets, like the tech thing. Really, really nice. You can tell sort of who lives there just at a glance. I think he's going to just pass through, which is mighty kind of him. Again, I mean, it's a colony with like 2 people living on, or 2 population units living on it, so not much for him to do. Missile avoidance 25, and shield strength 50% of base hull. Damage reduced per hit -1. I'm gonna go for the shield. Let us then upgrade all our blueprints, and I want to talk to you about something actually really quickly for a second. Namely, these remind, well, not these in specifically, but like the robot race that I'm playing. The Melkorians? Melkor? I don't know how you're technically supposed to phrase it. Remind me just a little bit of the Necrons from Warhammer 40k. Now, yes, I believe I talk about Warhammer 40k way too often in my videos. Can you tell that I've done nothing but read Warhammer books for like the last 2 months? That said, though, they do resemble the Necrons somewhat. The Silicoid Craig now controls 3 planets. It doesn't mean anything. Not in the way that they were, like, well, first of all, the Necron are all unified. As to how they got to said unification is a different story entirely, but they are, you know, unanimous and completely unified. Well, this, the Meklar, Meklar, let's call them just the Meklar are chaotic and completely ununified. However,
the hindmost of the Dalek cabal greet you.
Daleks. No, they're not Daleks, they're Darloks, but hey. I'm never going to call you Daleks, am I? I'm going to call you... I'm going to call you Daleks. I'm never going to call you Darloks, am I? Ever. I'm just going to forget. Right. This is the Master of Orion. For those of you that don't know. I just wanted to show you this. This thing is a giant space crab squid. Has 691 attack, 1,302 defense. It is guarding the best planet in the universe, Orion. And this giant squid, this giant crab-looking thing is the Guardian. So, that's the end game right there, and we've spawned so close from it. But, like I said, the Necron, or not the Necron tier, just the Necron. It reminds me way too much of them, if I'm to be brutally honest with you. Because, well, simply put, they're robots. Their technology is, vastly different, obviously, from the Warhammer Universe one, but regardless of the fact, they still maintain quite a few similarities, and I think if I could push them to become more soulless and less you know, actual living things, then I think that would be quite amusing and yet interesting at the same time. That said, let's see what we can do right now and not in the far future. A colony ship. I believe I began production on one some time ago, didn't I? Yes, I did. But we need to clean up, what's it called? Sorry. Pollution, yeah. That's the word I'm looking for. We need to clean up pollution. There. Attack. Just gonna auto-resolve this. Still took 6 damage. Really? Even with the shield? Oh, no, you aren't upgraded with the shields, sorry. I'm sure go and explore it. Fleet needs orders, fine. Ah, hello. You're going to go through this wormhole and see where it takes. It's probably going to just jump you there, isn't it? Actually, it could be one of these places as well. Fleet. Okay. For those of you that don't know anything about the Necron, though, and even for those of you that aren't fans of 40k, or hell, I even go as far as saying even those of you that have no idea what Warhammer 40k is, I recommend still that you watch Arch Warhammer's video on the Necron. I think he uploaded it, at the time of recording it was like an hour ago or so, but by the time I upload this, it's going to be like a day or two. I recommend you go watch that because it's an amazingly well done video, and I would put a link down in the description, but for one, I'm going to forget. But two, it seems a bit, you know, not really fitting, does it? I mean, I'm playing. What am I playing again? Ah, yes, Master of Orion. There's even the planet right there, for crying out loud. I mean, like I said, I'm playing Master of Orion, not anything remotely connected to Warhammer, so it seems a bit not fitting. But you know, even that aside, I'm probably gonna forget. But you just look up Arch Warhammer, the Necrons, and search that and put that in the YouTube search bar, and then you're gonna find it probably. I guarantee it's the first video that comes up. Space Pirate Base found. Oh, how fortunate. Or unfortunate, depending on your perspective, but mostly fortunate, I think. Just gotta police this entire area and purge it of all pirates. Is basically what I'm doing, right? The money is going in and coming in pretty nicely. Ah, hello. Update all our blueprints. Yes, update all of them. We now have Merculite missiles. 60 units range, slightly higher than the range of the neutron blaster and the laser cannons. So, things haven't changed too much, I suppose. You know what I kind of want to do? I want to make a destroyer that yeah, let's do that. Let's make a destroyer that carries very little in the way of weapons, but carries a lot of destructive power. That's what I was going for. Like so. Can I change the color? Probably not. I don't think so. Frigate. No, it's not frigate. It's going to be the Doombringer. There we go. Like I said, sorry, it's yeah. This is what we're going. God damn, this looks gorgeous. The ships are beautiful. I mean, really gorgeous. Call it the Doombringer. And we're going to add a electronic computer on it. I'm going to add a class 1 shield. We're going to remove this and remove this. We need to add an augmented engine. No. But what we are going to add is 3 or 4 nuclear bombs instead of the 1 that the others carry. And then, I'm thinking anti-missile rockets, 1, and I kind of want to go for these, but I think a neutron blaster would be, would suffice, right? Now, I could add some of these modifiers to it as well. Continuous fire, armor penetration 1, auto fire, heavy mount, enveloping, heavy mount, enveloping. I think I'd rather have like 2 of them rather than a modification. So we can have enveloping, surrounds the target on impact, dealing massive damage to its shields. Not that useful, I'm afraid. So just add 2. The question, can we add the Merculite missiles with a... No, there aren't any modifications for them. Okay. So this would be the Doombringer. Far worse than the other destroyer in terms of military attack and defense in space, but it has 4 nuclear bombs. And we are going to make it better and better as we unlock different things that may or may not be available to us. Question is, so they have been upgraded. So the AI is doing a decent job at building these blueprints and whatnot. So I'm going to keep them for now until we get a decent amount of cruisers. Oh, cruisers are good. Pretty early on as well, like in 20 turns. But tell you what is this? A neutron rifle. Mass driver. All these military things. Let's go for Xeno Relations, and then we're going to go for one of those more expensive things. Oh, you've built that thing. Nice. Nice. Very nice indeed. Now, I kind of want to build a military outpost right there. But I don't think I'm going to. Now, you are doing a fine job at scouting, so continue to do it. I mean, my frigates are practically invincible to enemy pirate ships right now, so I might as well use that while it is still the case, and you can go over there and deal with the other pirate base. And you're building another well, not another, but one colony ship, and going to be particularly useful. It's a bit far away. I was thinking I could go and build colonies over here and then link the 2 up because there's a wormhole here, right? They're actually very close if you think about it in that sense, I suppose, but we'll see. The wormholes are a bit far away. Thankfully, well, no. To the extent of my knowledge, the Guardian of Orion is going to be, well, just that, the Guardian of Orion. He's not going to pull off any expansionist maneuvers as far as I'm aware, which I'm perfectly okay with, to be honest. So, let's see. Atmospheric Renewer. I kind of want to build a Doombringer, you know? I kind of want to build a Doombringer. It's hopelessly worse than the regular Destroyer Mark III, but 4 nuclear missiles. I don't need them yet. My apologies. I'm going to need them when I go to war with someone and want to bomb their planets and stuff. But for now, you can build this thing. Congratulations. Now, you. To make sure there's no colonizable planet. I'm going to cut the video here real quickly. Hold on. Yeah, okay, there we go. I was told by a couple of people that I should edit my videos out a little bit more in terms of, you know, just cutting out the boring bits, if you will, and the bits where nothing is happening. As long as it makes sense from a contextual standpoint, and it clearly does here. What I did was I just moused over every one of the planets that are relatively near me, so I can see how that entire thing is doing, and whether there's how they look like, and whether there's any that are better than this one in terms of colonizing them. I think this one is the best right now because of its mineral and biome. It is tiny, but... And then the game crashed again. It only crashes when I click off screen. Like, see right here? If I were to click right there, the game would crash because I'm running a dual monitor setup, and unfortunately the cursor doesn't lock to the screen, so it's a bit of a problem. But you know, whatever. It's that annoying to have to restart it every time, though it does autosave at the end of each turn, so it's a very nice thing indeed. Just let's hope we don't run into any save corrupting problems.
This is GNN, Galactic News Network.
Oh, I was gonna say, where the hell is he? A gigantic squid has been discovered lurking in the galaxy. Old news. Didn't read the thing down there. I think that was quite amusing. Melodic drama breaks out, but god damn it. They are an entertaining thing. Like the GNN thing is highly entertaining. The later on you get, the more sort of ridiculous they go. So here we said biospecies. And next turn, now I was going to talk about something and I completely forgot what. Huh. Sorry. A fleet needs orders. I suppose just go over there really quickly and then go back. Hello? Hello? Dalek Destroyer. And yes, I'm not giving it up. It's Daleks from now on. It's a Gaia! Oh! Oh, we need to go there. Oh, we need to go there. I'm sorry. Like, I truly am, but... Colony ship. Can't buy it, but, like, get it done. We need to go there now. It's a Gaia. Like a it's basically, it's Paradise, basically, the colony. If I could rename my colonies, I would call that one Paradise, so, which unfortunately I don't think you can do in this game. Actually, let me try. You know what? I don't want to be... Nope, you can't rename them. Wish they added that. I think they said they were going to add that, or we all sort of assumed that they were, even though we had no evidence whatsoever, which tends to happen, but, you know. Still, Cursa Prime, it even has a good name. Oh, it's beautiful. You know, you can go and explore elsewhere, but keep that in mind. Like the best planet around. Is this a constructor ship? Oh yeah, I sent him here because we might want to build. We might want to build a defense thing right there. I know what I'm doing. Just wait for him to arrive, basically. You... Up there. I'm more sort of curious as to what's up here rather than the more central bits of the galaxy down there. Something was discovered there. Okay. Pirate base? Can't be another pirate base, can it? Oh, wow. Why? Why, though? Excuse me? Was I even damaged? 13. You failed. Why, though? Hold on, diplomacy.
What brings you here, wretch? We are always willing to listen.
Open border treaties. Huh. Was I in their borders? Yes, I was. Okay, I accept. Yes, I was. But they were in mine. Did I have the right to kill them? Oh, excuse me, love, but it's happening. It's on. Right? You do that to me, and, I'll do that to you. Fucking hell, though. Yeah, so we might build a defense thing. We're gonna build a defensive thing. Don't you worry. We are building it. It is going to be built, fam. The audacity! You know what, I'm gonna go a little bit of it different. I'm gonna go off the beaten path. Since that thing hasn't arrived yet, I'm gonna assign it to Cursa Prime, and then it can go there. And then I'm going to build this colony ship, have it colonize that thing, and then start building warships and prepare for our first war with the atrociously disrespectful Daleks. I mean, they are Daleks. What did I expect? I mean, it's kind of my fault for assuming that they're going to be, like, all friendly and whatnot at the start. Fleet needs orders. What fleet needs orders? You don't need any orders, mate. You're fine. Now, what's that blue thing? Does it indicate an enemy ship? Hello? Paradise on Earth? Well, in the stars, really. Yeah, that's a nice name, actually. I like it. Paradise in the Stars. Kind of poetic.
I suggest you consider this offer carefully.
Would you believe me if I was going to say that I was just about to suggest the same thing, but I sort of forgot? Yes, absolutely. I'm very curious as to what the hell you discovered. It's not bad. I think I discovered more, but, you know. This is not a measuring competition of anything. It's just stating the facts. I'd have thought you'd go through that wormhole. It's so close to you. Apparently not. Choose production. Right. See, a lab would be nice. Oh, this is the colony. Right. Oh. Here's the question, isn't it? Because what does a starbase do? Provides 5. It's a starbase, though. I mean, we are going to go marching off to war, and having another planet that can build ships would be quite beneficial. Especially with our production bonuses and whatnot. But I mean, the entire idea behind this race is basically they can build stuff very quickly.
We must get over our past. You had your reasons, as we had ours.
Ah. You had your reasons, as we had ours. Tense, yeah. Well, that's quite a good word, actually. Very tense. Very, very tense diplomatic relationship with him. Sure, I'll take the step towards peace, for no other news than pragmatism. Population boom at Wellion 5.
Has boomed on 8 Meklar.
Kari Rockery vanishes without a trace. Foul play suspected. Drama breaks out. I never get to read the diplomatic drama thing. Oh, it's here. That's one of my planets. Nice. Well, that's one of my planets. The only planet I have. That's not my homeworld, but you know. Neutron physics, mouse drivers. What is this? See, a neutron collider. See, this is good, but 3 maintenance. I think it's early for this thing. For now, you know. I think for now it's early. So instead, I kind of want. No. Whoops. Ignore that. Nothing happened. Ignore it. Advanced fusion. I'm thinking advanced fusion or. Advanced fusion. Hey, it's me again. The game crashed. Thank God it autosaves each turn. If it didn't, I would not be playing this. It's no hassle at all just to run it. Well, that is a little bit of a hassle just to run it again and everything, but there is no windowed borderless, and there is no lock cursor to window, so I think I'm gonna have to, I'm gonna reduce my sensitivity to like 2000 DPI and see what we can, if I can be a little bit more careful next time into not clicking that. But there is no excuse. I mean, that is just lazy wargaming that didn't want to implement a lock screen to cursor. Lock cursor to screen, other way around. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Absolutely no excuse whatsoever. So what? Despite my initial willingness to extend the hand of diplomacy, yes, we've seen this already. Extend the hand of diplomacy to the opponents, diplomatical adversaries. I am still willing to prepare for a war with them, so don't get that. And don't get me wrong, like, I did share my charts with them, but I am still very much hostile towards them. They.
GNN. Galactic News.
Yeah, it's that kind of time, right? War between two factions erupted. I'm saying it's that kind of time, right? This first wars are going to start happening. I'm hoping I can get it good with the cat people. Mostly because Commander Lucius played with them, actually, if you can believe that. So you sort of have that, and last time I played this game, I just declared war on them and ended them as the first thing I did was basically just declare war on them and beat them. So
Well, hello there.
hello indeed.
What is
I was wondering, would you be willing? Counterpart does not have Xeno diplomacy. What do you want for this?
a tight-fitting number?
Annual tribute of
but
1
we can
BC.
make
No,
it work.
sorry, I'd rather wait for you to research your thing. Exchange technology. No technology is available for negotiation, so I have more tech than they do. Well, I learned a thing or two about you,
I'll
so
be seeing you real
I
soon.
conclude that these diplomatic negotiations are a success. Very much so, in fact. Fleet needs orders. What orders do you need? Just guard that place, and I might even go as far as saying go here and guard it, but you know. give them some breathing room around the area. They have 3 colonies, and I'm about to have 4. I now have 2, but I'm about to get another 2, so... Colonize! There we go. We're gonna watch this, because it's a beautiful... It's a Gaia. It's a beautiful... It's the most beautiful world. It's a large world. Abundant minerals. Oh! It is the perfect planet. Well, almost the perfect planet. I think technically Orion is the perfect planet, right? Well, does that... Or is that randomized? I don't know, things have changed in this game. But I think Orion is the paradise planet. Whereas like a Gaia is huge and has the maximum amount of minerals, like everything is maximum and normal gravity. I think. Again, that could be random. Well, whatever I tell you to produce, you're not gonna... I was gonna say you're not gonna produce it. Well, yeah, you don't have any production, so just grow for now. 5 food. Look at that. 5 food. Can you believe that? Ugh, I'm getting like 4 out of this one, and it's a Terran world. One of the best planets. Hell, I'm getting 4 out of my main planet. It's still. It's very fortunate to be able to colonize that planet. That's a huge advantage. Huge, absolutely huge. It's going to take time to develop it, of course, but, you know, still, huge advantage. A colony ship, we already know where you're headed, so do that. And now, begin assembling the war fleet. With, not Doombringers, just regular destroyers, I think will do. Like, 1 Doombringer would be okay to have in one of those bigger fleets, right? Maybe even when you get cruisers, you might want to have, like, 1 Doombringer with you just in case, but for now, this is sufficient. I've reached turn 70. Let's play it for a little bit more, just let time tick by and see what we can see then. Hello. Ah, plenty of planets. Lovely. Wish you got some sort of experience from scanning all this. Again, it's a little bit like in Stellaris, but still. I believe this should be, we should be nearing the end of the video, so, you know what, we're going to continue next time. My name is Juggernaut. Please remember to like and subscribe down below if you enjoyed this video. It really does help the channel out, and, you know, also you'll stay tuned with the rest of the series. That's pretty much everything. Until next time, take care, and bye-bye.